Hi, welcome to the Jess Project. I'm Jessica and I need some birthday cards soon, so tonight I'm going to do an easy birthday card. And I think I saw it from reallyrobinstamps.com, Robin Armbrecht. I got the idea from her a while back from one of her YouTube videos. And I'm going to go ahead and make my version. First thing I'm going to do is cut up and score some cardstock. I just want some regular card bases for this, so I'm just going to score it that way. And this one's going to be a portrait style card. I'm going to just get 2 card bases right away from that. And then this one, I'm going to do the opposite direction. So score at 4 1/4 and cut at 5 1/2. And I'm just going to do one with that, but I just thought I'd make a bunch all at once. And then I need also a layer of black, and that's going to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So again, I'm going to cut at the 4 1/4. And then I'm going to flip this around. And I can get a few 3 1/4 pieces from there, so I can make some more later if I want, and I'll have the pieces ready. And one more for that piece. Okay. I cut up the rest of the pieces already, so I can move that aside now. So what else I did is I took the Stylish Shapes, the largest circle, and I cut a circle out of white. I took this patterned paper, let's get that on the other side, and that piece is 3 by 4. And then I've got 2 pieces, one for the front, one for the inside, of 4 by 5 1/4. So I'll bring one of those pieces back. And with this particular card, I'm using this paper, so I want it to be in the right direction. If you're not using a directional paper, then it doesn't really matter. You could do the card this way, you could do the card this way. But I want to do it that way, so I'm going to use one of these tall cards. And first, I will stamp on some pieces. Here's a little piece of paper to protect my surface. So I am using Biggest Wish stamp set mostly, and I've got one stamp from another stamp set for the inside, Sending Smiles it's called. I'm going to use that one. I already put my stuff on blocks here. So I want to use Parakeet Party and Sweet Sorbet. Start with the Parakeet Party. And with that, I'm going to take the birthday stamp. It's got a piece of hair on it. Tap that on there gently so I don't get any ink around the edge, and then I want to put this towards the bottom. Get that nice and even. Press it in. There we go. And then I'm also going to take this happy, and I'm just going to make a bit of a background on this one. It doesn't have to be too much because it's mostly going to be covered. Flip it around a little bit so that it doesn't all end up the same way. And then that's it for the green stamp pad. But also for these two pieces, happy in the what was it called again? Sweet sorbet. Press. Okay, pretty good. Then I'm going to take one of my Stampin' Blends markers. I'm going to take the dark one, and I'm going to gently, so I try not to wreck my marker, gently put a little bit of splatter over everything. Try not to bend the tip, but still give it a little bit of a flick off the edge there. Make sure you move anything out of the way that you don't want to get splatter on. Okay, so those two pieces are ready to go. I'll come back to them. This piece is going to be for the inside, and I'm going to stamp Smiles Across the Miles. It's on there very straight. I don't think it's supposed to be a bendy stamp. I'm going to do that in Memento Tuxedo Black. Right about the center. Not really, but close enough. And I'm going to take this little flower and do a little bit inside. Actually just one little flower on the inside. And that's good for the center of the card. Now, for the rip and flip portion, I want mostly this side to be up, so I'm just going to rip a little bit off the bottom here, and I'm going to rip it towards me so I get a good rip edge. And you can go up or down as much as you like. Then flip, and I'm going to attach that down underneath so you can see both sides at once, and you have a little bit of a tear look there. I'll just go ahead and glue that right away. Finish putting everything together. So I'm going to use that. I'll just use white glue because it's here and it's easy for me to grab. So just get some of that extra glue that I got there. A little bit of glue on the back there, and put that centered from the sides, but a little bit closer to the top. And I'm going to put this one inside card. This goes on the front of the card. Actually, before I get back to that, I don't want to forget, important step. I'm going to color these. I could use my markers for that, but I'll just continue using my blends. So I've got the same colors, the Parakeet Party and the Sweet Sorbet. And I'm going to go with the light first, and just gonna gently, very, very gently touch on here so I don't press on the brush nib. You could also use the bullet nib if you wanted to. I think I got all the green bits, but I'm gonna come in with the darker one, and I'm just gonna do a couple little lines. I'm not really gonna blend with these, so that's why I could have used the markers, but then it would just be one straight color, and this gives a little bit more dimension to it, even without blending them together too much. Now I'm going to do the flower portions. so that's all I'm gonna do for that. And then I'm gonna pop that on there. Probably didn't have to color that much of it since the circle is so big, but that's okay. And I'm going to use, oh yeah, I dropped them on the floor, the dimensionals. And I'm going to put a little bit more decoration with these little dots. These are kind of cute. I don't know if you can tell. I used up all the dark ones and then get lighter as you go down. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's an even number. I didn't really put anything over here. I'm gonna leave it. So there's that card on the inside. And I did already make one. Looks pretty much the same. And I also made a different style to show you. I've got a couple like this. I kind of did the opposite. I used the bow punch to cut out the sleevey things and the sending die cuts to cut out the sending. And these are the current in colors. Two of the current ink colors, or 3 of them. And oh, I also made one going in the other direction. So you can see what it looks like in this format as well. So I hope you enjoyed my video and you come back for another. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.